On the Line is the newest Mel Gibson thriller that is out on the big screen for you guys to go and check out right now. Now, this movie is all about an edgy radio host who has a late night show who gets caught up in a cat and mouse game where his family have been kidnapped and things start to spiral out of control into some insane territory. Now, I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts on this movie. Let me know in the comments below, what did you guys think of On the Line? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash down that comment section below. Let's get a discussion going. Smash that like button for me and click subscribe as well. And without further ado, let's get into this review of On the Line right now.
How about you tell us the truth? We're all listening.
Show yourself, you slippery son of a...
Okay, so On the Line, the newest thriller that stars Mel Gibson. Look, I hadn't watched any of the trailers. I had no idea what this movie was about or anything like that. Just read the synopsis beforehand about a radio host who's edgy, has a late night talk show sort of thing on the radio, and his family get kidnapped. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, that's all I've got. I haven't seen any trailers or anything, so I've gone in. I didn't know what to expect at all, but hey, I tell you what, I came out of this film with a smile on my face. I was like, you know what? This was a decent little film. It was a decent film. I personally enjoyed myself watching this. And there are multiple reasons why I enjoyed this film quite a lot. And reason number one is Mel Gibson is just absolutely fantastic. Like, I love Mel Gibson. I think he's an absolutely fantastic actor. And again, he is just fantastic in this movie. This movie is all about him. Like, sometimes we get some actors and stuff like that, like a Liam Neeson, for instance, who just starts to do the same stuff now in his later career where he's doing the same sort of like playing Liam Neeson as Liam Neeson in a movie where he is the exact same character. So I kind of was like, oh, are we going to get a situation where Mel Gibson is starting to go down that road as well, where he's going to play the same character? But I have been liking his recent stuff, like Fat Man, for instance. Absolutely loved that. Completely different film to what you would expect him to be in later on in his career. Loved that. Loved how he did that. Force of Nature was another one that was very different as well, and he played a different character to that. So I was like, I hope this one is a different type as well. And it is. It is very different. And his performance is absolutely fantastic. You just know he's world class. You just know he is. And you can tell in this performance, he brings the emotion. He brings that, like, he plays this edgy radio host so well. That just isn't afraid to speak his mind. He will say whatever he feels like he needs to say. He's not going to sugarcoat it. It's going to tell you exactly. And there's a lot of times in this movie where he does that. And I really like that. And he just portrayed it so well. I was so believable. I believed it every single time. The rest of the cast were fantastic as well. They were all great. There's this one guy who plays the villain of the film, like the kidnapper. Bro, he is so good at playing someone that is completely unhinged. Completely unhinged. Like, it is insane how good he was in that role. I was sitting there and I was like, yo, bro, when everything was going down, and I was like, this guy's fucking unhinged and I fucking love it. It's so good. I'm like, this is what I want. This is what I want. I love this. I want to see someone that is completely unhinged like this, doing something like this. And it worked so well. And his performance was fantastic. Now, as for the story, it opens up and it's like straight off the bat, it showcases, like, straight off the bat, it showcases you where this is going to go. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, damn. So we're already starting dark. Okay, that's fine by me. But all the scenes where he's in there talking to people on the radio and stuff like that, like, this is a one, like, location sort of film. It's all in this radio tower. That's where it is. That's all it is. It's in the studio. It's in that tower, that building. That's all it is. And all the interactions with the other characters in that are so compelling, and I really liked it as well. And I like when he's speaking on the radio. Like, I was like, cool, I could sit here and watch this just as him as being a radio host. I could do that. Now, there's this particular scene at the start that happens with a person, with another person that comes into the building that, I don't know. I mean, I guess I know what it's trying to tell, but it sort of just felt random now after watching the film. I was kind of like, that's a random way to, open it. Just, it felt weird. But I was like, okay, because it gives you a tone of where this film's going to go. But at the same time, I kind of like, it's pointless. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, I don't really, if that's just a minor thing, like, I don't feel like you needed that. But as the story progresses, the thrill is there. when the cat and mouse stuff starts happening, like the game starts happening, and like it's so good because he's on the radio talking to this fella that has kidnapped his family now. Like, I love that aspect. And it's all about Mel Gibson trying to figure out where he is. What's he doing? What's his plan? Why is he angry at him? What did he do that provoked this man to do this? And it's so compelling. I was on the edge of my seat. I was like, yo, there's twists and turns, stuff like that. And I was like, this guy has sort of everything. But then you start piecing things together and you're like, okay, damn, what the hell is about to happen? And I loved it. Absolutely love it. On the edge of my seat. Now, this film is either going to live or die on the ending, the twist ending. Now, this movie is very much like an M. Night movie. And you all know how divisive the M. Night movies are. Sometimes they are absolute crackers. Sometimes they're absolutely terrible, terrible shit. And sometimes there's those ones where it's like, yo, everything building up to this point is absolutely fantastic. And then the twist happens and you kind of either like, absolutely love that twist, or you're like, the twist is fucking horrible. Same with this film. There is a twist at the end of this film in the final act. You're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. The film is gonna that's what this film rests on, is whether or not you like the twist or not, whether or not it works for you or it doesn't. Now, for me, I think it worked. I do think it worked, and I'm okay with the ending. I'm okay with the twist. They got me. I never expected that twist at all. And I was kind of like, damn, they fucking just nailed me with that twist. Like, I was not expecting it at all. Not once did that go through my mind that that's how it was going to end. Never, ever. But as you then look back on the film, you're like, you know what? It sort of makes sense now. Now that you piece everything together, you're like, yeah, it makes sense. I get it. It makes total sense. But I think the performance is strong. The dialogue, it does have its issues. Like, the film does have its issues. There are certain things where you kind of scratch your head and you're like, okay, that's a bit odd, a bit weird, strange. But, you know, no film is perfect. And this is flawed as well. This film has a lot of flaws in it. But I tell you what, I got the thrill. I was on the edge of my seat. I was immersed in the story. I was immersed in this whole cat and mouse stuff. It was great. It was riveting for me. I really enjoyed it. For me, personally, like the twist. I do. But I'm so intrigued and interested to see what other people think of this film. Because like I said, that ending is gonna be divisive. And I want to know what you guys all think. Did you guys like that ending and that twist? Or did you not? Smash it down in the comment section below. Let's get a discussion going because I'm so intrigued by everyone's opinions on this film. For me, I liked it. I want to know what you guys think. I mean, some people might think this is the worst movie ever. But I'm just really intrigued. So smash that like button, click subscribe as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, stay safe. Peace out.